People, welcome back to my Patreon page. I'm your host Shaheen, and we have seen some very interesting price movement in forex, which is included in dollar index currencies, basket currencies, basically, and gold and silver as well. So I'm wanted to update you guys for with that analysis. So let's have a look what's happening in the market and what are the possible path of the prices. First of all, I was a little reluctant in on weekend. I was could get a feeling because, and the whole reason was this: I did not want to be saying that the prices would go up and then it just crashed. Does that mean that euro we were expecting bullish is not going to happen? No, it's even better now. If you missed the upper leg, right now I'm considering this whole price movement in a couple of ways. First of all, we can consider this as wave 1, A, B, and C, wave 2, and then we can consider this as another wave 1 and wave 2. I think that will be much better as compared to looking at it. I've also drawn a support line that's holding the whole price structure from this bottom all the way up there, and this support line is important. Right now I'm expecting that prices will not be able to actually go beyond this particular point, and I'm expecting that we will be expecting some bullish price action in euro. So I'm bullish on euro, as you guys are aware of it, and if some of you guys actually missed it, this is the opportunity. We have seen bullish action right over here. We have seen quite a bit of bullish action right over here, and right now, if you guys are aware of it, if you look at the price action right now, we have used um the percentage tool on the previous uh, price movement, and we can see that the prices found a support around 62.5ish, right in the middle, around 50% of this range, and then prices went up and they found resistance at 50%, right? So this is pretty interesting. Right now price is coming down and finding a support higher than the previous one, so giving us an indication that price is expected to go upward. So right now I'm bullish on euro. If any of you guys wanted to update, and this is the update I have for euro. I'm not disappointed with the price movement. It has given us one more chance for the, even if you want to be a little more sure about your stop loss, please use this particular which is 1.12 as a proper point. If the prices fall below that, then we'll have to think that what's happening. Okay, so right now I'm considering that one prices wouldn't be able to actually fall below 1.12368. Canadian dollar has given us basically interesting price action. We have seen bearish price action on this particular chart, and Canadian dollar is becoming stronger and stronger as the day goes. Remember, this is an upside down chart. So, right, this is USD CAD. This is not CAD slash USD. So I'm right now considering this that we have found the bounce off the very important support area. We have also broken this support area as well. Let's have a look on a 4-hour time frame. So we have bounces off the support area. We have broken this particular support as well, and we can now see that we have a smaller wave 1 and 2, another smaller wave 1 and 2. So right now, with this particular price movement, could there be a possibility that we can see a deeper price movement? There could be a possibility. That's why I want you guys to wait for the break of this particular low. All right, if the price can follow this particular low, we are looking for a stronger price movement downward. And the reason I said, because a lot of time it can rotate in this region and then go deeper. All right, and then it can say so that this is wave A and this is wave B, and that will become wave C. It will turn into A, B, and C, and expanded flat correction. So in order to negotiate, in order to not get trapped in that, we want the previous low to be crossed, and then we should become keep it our stop loss right over here too. Because still, if the price fall down right over here, make another zigzag, it can turn. So this is the reason you always want to do uh, money management, right? So you use a small price movement, and then it's price. We're trying to take advantage of small swings on a daily level, right? So you do not want to get caught in the middle, like we have seen in the euro, right? Prices were far away from the bottom, then all of a sudden we have seen this, and then I spent quite a bit of time on euro, considering different things, and I'm like, okay, things are not matching up for a further price movement upward. and that's what exactly we have seen. So once you are in a trade, use trailing stop loss orders. Even if it was, let's say, if it was completely bullish, right now your stop loss should have been here right at this moment and get caught. And you, if you entered, remember we were bullish from this point and for this point. So if this turned out to be a negative trade for you guys, you need to change your trading style. It's nothing to do with analysis. Only such we can do analysis up to an extent, because a lot of different degrees occur on a different time levels, right? So that's why you want to use trailing stop losses. You want to enter at right time. This is one of the right entry points right now. Per price have exactly this is, we're talking about the market. We could be wrong in this analysis and price could simply cross over it, but we're talking about high probability, and high probability is giving us that we can see that first of all we have seen support, we have seen a lot of accumulation, and we have seen low, first of all low and high, another low, another higher high or the same high, and then we have seen a higher low, and then we see a higher high and a higher low possibility that we were expecting for. So you can use all of this in conjunction, and it will give you a high probability trading setup. When prices, remember, only one and only one thing can confirm labeling, Elliott wave labeling, and that's price action. And the price action definitely cannot happen before time. So once the time has come and the price action has gone by, and a couple of days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, you can say, okay, yeah, this was the particular price labeling on that particular chart. So anything beforehand, we can use probability, we can use support and resistance, we can use our recognition of patterns and to come up with high probability trading setups. So this is what we are seeing right on in Canadian dollar. We have seen a zigzag, and right now it looks like we are seeing a double zigzag basically. Could it turn into a even complex correction? There is a high possibility, not high possibility, there is a possibility. Right now I'm considering this as wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and once again I want prices to fall below this particular area, and in that manner I can use the stop loss right over here and wait for the prices to fall further down. So I'm bearish on this particular chart. I'm expecting that Canadian dollar will become stronger and stronger. British pound, it has given us the ability right now to join the trend. I was bullish on these guys, and you guys are well aware of it. So we had very nice price movement, and as with everything, it does not move in a straight line. It has to go up and down, and that's what we are seeing. Prices went up and corrected, went up and corrected. Right now, it's falling above the support line. So if you can see the previous support, the previous range that we have used, we found about a resistance around 50%, and right now prices are lying on 37.5%. So right now I'm expecting for the prices to shoot up, but should I be using my stop loss right over here? Not a good idea. I don't think so. I should be using my stop loss right over here. We are going to wait for the daily chart to turn back on us, right? Right now the daily chart is completely bullish. We do not have any indication on the chart. We do know that this is correction, but there is nothing on the chart that is going to tell us that the correction has already completed. So we are going to wait for the chart to give us some bullish candle on this particular chart before we can actually say that the correction has ended. Right now we are in the middle of the correction. Probably we are getting closer to the end of the correction, but we have to wait for the prices to turn us. For euro it's different because we are very close to the bottom area right here, and we can see the support here. For British pound, if you can see, the price structure is not clear. We can say that we are seeing a zigzag and then go over, but right now it's too early to say that. We do not have any indication. All I can tell you is that we have a bullish price action, impulsive wave, and we are going through the corrective waves. So we can use that information to wait for next couple of days and see what happens. We are already expecting strength in euro, and then maybe there's a possibility that price can all the way come back right over here too, right? Or it can come back in this region. So it should find, let's have a look on a 4-hourly time frame. So it should find some support in a previous structure. We have a previous structure right over here too. Would this be the turning point? If this would be the turning point, we should wait for the price to come out of this range, which is this right over here. If it does not and it goes up right over here and makes a further down, then the next structure is this one right over here. Okay, and if the price can fall further down and then goes up and find a support again, the next structure definitely we are looking for is this one. right over here. And once again, if this price finds a support over here, this is a much better area as compared to this area. So if you want to trade on British pound, you might want to wait for the prices to uh, come out of this particular structure that we have on an hourly time frame, this one right over here. And you can understand that we have already have seen prices came down, and we have found a bounce off that particular structure right over here too. So this structure is important. If prices can come around over here and they are unable to successfully come out of this region, in that case we will expect for the prices to fall further down. Alright, I hope that I was able to help in British pound. I do want to enter into British pound trade, but I'm not sure how deep of this price action is going to go. So we need a confirmation, we need some sort of strength signal. Alright, now I hope some of you guys have taken a trade on silver. We were expecting quite a bit of strength. We have seen quite a bit of strength in about 50 cents in per ounce is quite a bit, 60-70 cents. And in a matter of I think an hour or so, we're still waiting for a smaller degree correction. Let's have a look on a smaller time frame. One thing that is happening is that we were expecting for the price correction to complete right over here. It did not happen. Instead, we have seen the correction ended right over here, and right now at that point we are bullish on silver. All right, let me bring that over here. So we have crossed the previous top, which is right one over here, one right over here, and one right over here. It's good news for our bullish bias on silver. We clearly are bullish on silver, and I'm expecting that this trend will carry on, and we are going to see some very nice price structure. Remember that right now we are going to go upward, and that what we have seen in euro, there's quite a possibility that after seeing the strength, we can come down. So after we see the price to go up, we should find some resistance in that area. We should find for the resistance to give away some sort of accumulation pattern or distribution pattern, and then we should see the price to fall down. That price can come and find a support on this area, or it can find its support all the way down over here. Alright, so right now using our analysis, we can see we have 1 and 2, a smaller wave 1 of 3, a smaller wave 2 of 3, and we are right now in the initial stage of 3 of 3. So this should be a very strong price movement. But I'm just giving you guys a clue. There is a possibility when the prices go away over here and the prices decide to stay in this region. So with this is my common, and I have come up to this conclusion quite after. So it depends on the bearish forces, how deep the price would go. You cannot use Elliott wave analysis on that, because there are guidelines, and both kind of guidelines are available for the depth. Plus, we are going through different degrees of waves, so we need to be really careful. You need to design your trading setups in a way and that one trade is separated from the next one. Let's have a look at gold now. Gold, when right now we were expecting, although for the prices to make some sort of price movement down over here, it did not end it right over here, and then we were expecting for the price correction to right end it over here. It did not end it over here. Does that mean that we are wrong? No, we clearly have indicated that I am bullish on gold, and then you're expecting a correction, and then we would be bullish. So we have seen, if you are designing, if you're trading a 15-minute chart, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys went from failure. They probably suffered some losses on a smaller time frame. That's why I zoom out and I kind of give you guys a larger time frame analysis, so you cannot actually make small losses which gather up to quite a large losses. So right now we can see that we have wave 1 and wave 2, and we have a smaller wave 1 which we were thinking it ended right over here, but now we can see that it ended right over here. And this is a single zigzag, an X, another zigzag. So we are right now can say with a higher confidence that wave 2 ended right over here. We still have to wait for the prices to go beyond the top of wave 1 right over here. to give us an indication that we have found a bottom right over here. That's why in my previous analysis I was requesting you guys to use a reference point in this region for going long. If you are going to go long, you should use this particular reference point to go long. If you're trying to trade in this region, it's not going to help you out. There is honestly, there is none other way apart from waiting to zoom out on a larger time frame and see if you can go with the flow. So on a smaller time frame, we can use that time frame to give maybe tell us, okay, we have seen wave 1 smaller, degree wave 1, and then we have A, B, and C. Is there a potential prices can cross through it? There is definitely a potential. What is the purpose of the analysis then? The analysis is giving us with a high probability that this is an impulsive wave and this is a corrective wave, giving an indication whether the pattern is complete or not. We'll have to wait for the clear price break, right? So the pattern is complete or not is none of our business. We can see that this is an impulsive wave. This is corrective wave. We are close to the around 50%, right? So this is good enough point. Simple as that. And I'm right now bullish on gold. You guys are well aware of it. I'm expecting for the price to go strongly upward direction. We have seen some strength coming in silver, but when the gold went up, it did not go up with such strength. And that's what I said on my analysis on silver with you guys. I told you guys silver is a small market, and whenever it becomes bullish, it becomes dramatically bullish, and we have already seen that for today. On a daily time frame, we can see quite a day for silver, right? And I'm expecting we'll see even more bullish data today. Wish you good luck with your trading. Have a good one, and bye bye.